Hey guys, Sam from Manfa Makes. Happy Tuesday for you. It's not Tuesday when I'm filming this. Anyway, welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It is so great to see you. So, if you had watched yesterday's video when I took you for a car ride, I asked for suggestions on content because I am hitting a bit of a, don't know, maybe you could call it a brain fart of what I can put on my channel. When you do content every day, you know, that is an awful lot of content and you quickly get through some of the resources that you've already got. And because, you know, I have real life outside of crocheting and YouTube, I can't get all the crochet done that I want to show you guys. I mean, I do get there eventually, but I don't have stuff to show you every single day. So I was really struggling to think of what content I can give you today. And one of the things I always love to do is shout outs and spreading the Yarny love, because I am still a fairly small channel. But I wouldn't even have the numbers I've got today if it wasn't for other awesome content creators tagging me in community posts, shouting me out in their lives, getting my link dropped in their lives, doing videos and mentioning my name. Yeah, so we as a collective in the Yarny community who put content on our channels really do know the value and importance of shout outs. And also it helps you guys, the viewers, maybe discover channels that you're not familiar with, give you some content that you really like to watch. And it helps these channels grow. And you know, that is kind of the whole point of YouTube, is to get people watching, get people interacting, get people, you know, coming to visit time after time. It is our job to entertain, and we would like to entertain as many of you as we possibly can. So I just really appreciate and value every single person who has tried to get my name out there, help me, you know, grow my channel, help me reach some of my milestones here on YouTube. The kindness, you know, is just overwhelming in this community, and I always like to give back. And before I had my community tab, I used to do these shout out videos in a video format. Now that I do have my community tab, the majority of the times I do shout out, it is tagging people in a community tab post. And I don't know if this is the same for anybody else, but I have noticed that for me, I don't get a massive amount of interaction on my community tab, and myself, as a viewer of others, I always forget to check other people's community tabs, and that is terrible. I mean, it is a resource available to us, and I don't utilise mine enough, and I also don't visit everybody else's enough. So I thought I would kill two birds with one stone today. I would help spread the Yarny love to people that I enjoy watching and are maybe coming up to milestones, or you know, just need some help raising their numbers. But also so that I could have some content for you today, guys. I'm not going to lie, because like I said, the idea well is running a little dry at the moment. So if you do have some ideas for me, please put them down in the comments, because I would like to give you the content that you would really like and enjoy. And I don't always know what that is unless you tell me. So help a girl out, please. Anyway, I have decided that I am going to shout out 5 channels who are under 1,000 family members. And then I am going to shout out 5 channels that are over 1,000, but super close to the next big figure. Because however much I want to support the new ones, the tiny ones, the, you know, the ones that have just started. Of course I do. I also still want to show some love to the slightly bigger ones because, you know, guys, yes, they've reached their 1K family members. Yes, they might be monetized or not, depending on their personal preference. But I still want their channels to go, you know, get bigger and better and, you know, more interactive. You know, they deserve some love too. We can't leave them out. I can't be, well, you've got your 1K, you're monetized, you don't need my help. And even though I'm a small channel, the likelihood of them growing massively because of this shout out is minuscule. But if we don't all help each other, then none of us will grow very quickly and we won't get very far without a little bit of love and a little bit of friendship and a little bit of a helping hand. So I am going to do 5 that are under 1K and 5 that are over 1K, just to make it fair. And there are some that are over 1K that I really, really love to watch anyway. And some of them are actual friends of mine. So let's get started, shall we? Everyone that I mention, I will put their links down in the description box, obviously, for you to go and check them out. If you are unfamiliar of anyone that I mention, please do click the link. Please do go and check out some of their videos. If you like what you see, obviously hit the subscribe button, change the notification bell to all so you'll get notified every time that person puts a video or content up. Give it a thumbs up. Thumbs are really important to content creators, whether you're tiny or you're slightly bigger. Thumbs are really, really big. And leave a comment. Leave a comment just to say, hi, I'm new here, I'm glad I found you, you know, something along those lines. And if you want to say Manfa sent you, feel free, because I would like these people to know that I am trying to get the word out there about their awesome channels. Because it's always a lovely feeling whenever I get a mention. I'm like, oh, they thought to mention me. They said my name. Especially some of the slightly bigger ones. Anyway, because there's 10, let's crack on. So the first lady I would like to shout out is a lady called Crystal. She has a channel called Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole. She started her YouTube channel this year, I believe. Back when she first started, I think I did do a shout out for her to get her to a 100. I'm not entirely sure. Well, she has far surpassed that 100 and she is now at 652. And I do believe I saw a post earlier. I think she said when she gets to 750, she will do a giveaway. So it's always worth heading over because Crystal is such a sweet, kind-hearted person. I have loved seeing her grow from her first video until now. She is getting more and more confident. She is getting more and more comfortable on camera. She is loving doing what we do on YouTube. And bless her heart, when she gets some happy mail, sometimes she will have a little emotional tear, and that is lovely to see her genuine feeling behind her receiving these things. She does some beautiful crochet work. She gets some amazing yarn hauls, and if you're like me, you love a good yarn haul video. She is going from leaps and bounds and she is growing fairly quickly. Now, I am confident she is going to get to 1K soon. I mean, I can't imagine her not getting there. Oh, and also, none of these people that I'm mentioning have asked me to do this. I am just doing this because I want to do this. But Crystal is a lovely, lovely lady. She also showcases her husband's artwork. He does painting. So he gets a little bit of limelight on her channel as well, and you can see some of the things that he has been up to. Yeah, she's just an all-round lovely lady with lovely content, and I also wouldn't shout out anyone I don't watch myself. I do watch Crystal, and I really, really do love her content, so please do go check her out, go watch a video. And you know what, guys, if you're not in the know, if you watched a video from beginning to end, you hit the thumbs up and you comment, your subscription is more likely to stick. So please try and do that on all these people that you may not know or you're going to newly discover, because that will really help them. So that is the wonderful Crystal from Crystal's Crochet Cubbyhole. Okay, the next lady, I have only been watching this lady for a few weeks actually. She's still fairly new to me. I heard about her, I believe, through another content creator, and because she had mentioned this lady's name, I obviously, being the nosy person that I am, went to go and check her out, and I absolutely love her content as well. I am talking about Grammy Colleen Crochets, and I have been guilty of calling her Colleen. She does answer to Colleen, she doesn't mind, but she does pronounce it Colleen, so that's Grammy Colleen Crochets. She is currently at 636, so she is speeding along to her 1K as well. There was a recent competition between her and another content creator to be the first to hit her 500, and I do believe Grammy Colleen got there first, so congratulations, Grammy Colleen. But I'm sure she would really like to hit her next milestone. She is fabulous. She does regular lives. I try and get there when I can, but obviously being in the UK and the time difference, sometimes her lives are a little bit too late in the evening for me, but I do get there when I can. And I just love her channel. She has started putting on tutorials. She showcases her makes. She fills us in a little bit on her daily life and what she's been up to, and obviously her grandkids as well. You know, what they've been up to. And actually she is trying to design do-rags, chemo do-rags, for cancer patients, and that is an initiative that she's doing, that our beautiful Granny D is also trying to promote. So if that is something you feel like you wish to participate in, go and check out Grammy Colleen Crochets. She has a couple of awesome tutorials on there for those, and I'm sure that everyone who receives a do-rag while they're going through cancer treatment will be ever so grateful. So if that is something that you are interested in, please do go head over and check her out. But also do go and say hi in a live if you can make one, and watch her other tutorials and her other showcases of her makes, because she is a super awesome lady and I love watching her content too. Okay, the next one is Judy's Creations in Crochet. Again, I have only recently found Judy. Again, it was through other content creators that pointed me in her direction. She is a fabulous lady. I do believe she lives in Canada, but don't quote me on it because my geography and my memory are terrible. I do believe her birthday is coming up very, very soon, and I think she would love to hit 500 before her birthday. She is currently at 420, so only 80 needed to get to her 500, and I think it would be absolutely awesome if we could do that for her before her birthday. She showcases some gorgeous yarn, guys. If you are into the hand-dyed, more expensive yarns, then Judy showcases them beautifully. She makes some beautiful products. Her shawls are absolutely beautiful. I cannot even begin to describe to you how gorgeous her items are. She used to make jewellery, and I think she plans to showcase some of the jewellery she has made leading up to her birthday celebrations, because I think also her YouTube anniversary is coming up as well. Again, don't quote me on it, guys. This is all from memory, and my memory doesn't always go in my favour, but she is a lovely, lovely lady. She is just wonderful, and I would really appreciate it if we could boost her family member numbers before her birthday and try and get her community tab. I mean, what a fab birthday present to receive. Okay, and the next lady, I have actually had the privilege of speaking to this lady behind the scenes, and not face to face because we haven't been in the same room, but face to face, you know, via video call, StreamYard, behind the scenes, that kind of thing. And I am, of course, talking about All Handmade Connie. Now, this lady is strong, confident, knows her own mind, isn't afraid to speak up about things that other people might be a little bit, yeah, let's not discuss that. What you see with Connie is what you get, and that is not a negative. That is something I really love and admire in a person. And having a conversation with her, I really, really enjoyed it. I think she is a wonderful, genuine, down-to-earth lady. Now, she's only just recently started putting content on her channel, so she is fairly new. However, she has been around the YouTube streets for a while. She is a fabulous supporter. She comes to a lot of lives that I used to be in, and still comes to the lives of mine that I can do when I do them. So she's a fabulous supporter. She is the salt of the earth, in my opinion, and a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful human being. And she is currently at 123. So again, if we can push her a little closer to her community tab, I would really, really appreciate it, guys. She is still finding her feet with her content, and she is still building up her family members and her channel. Like I said, she is fairly new, but she is fabulous. She is my kind of woman, and I hope that my friendship with her will continue to grow both in the YouTube streets and outside of it, because yeah, Connie, if you're watching, love you, girl. I think you're great. So that was All Handmade Connie. And then the last one, I happened to pop in somebody's live last week, and this person doesn't do lives very often, but she popped up on my notifications, and I thought, oh, I'll bob along, I've got some time. Anyway, when I was in that live, that content creator was you know, just catching up with us, chatting with us, and it naturally got on to channels that needed more family members, and of course the content creator was encouraging people to go check this person out. She also did it for me as well. She tried to get people to go over and check me out, and I did get a few from that, so thank you very, very much. The content creator is a lovely, lovely lady, and I really do appreciate her. But the person that I am mentioning is brand new, guys. I mean, she's only got a handful of videos on her channel because she has just started, but she is a lovely lady, and I'm really sorry, but I can't for the life of me think of her name. I obviously know her channel name, but I can't think of her actual name. So many apologies for that. But like I said, my mind isn't the greatest. And I am talking about Yarny Cat _ crochet. Now Yarny Cat is all one word, but obviously her link will be down in the description box. Like I said, she is super new. She is only at 47 family members at the moment. So obviously I went to go check her out, and I have been watching her videos and commenting when I can, and I think she has great potential in the content that she's putting up already and future content. And I would just love it, even if we could just smash her to her first 100. That would be absolutely amazing. And if you're watching, Yarny Cat, it was so lovely being in that live with you. It's been lovely watching your channel, and I wish you all the best, and I hope your channel continues to grow, because I really do enjoy watching you. So that was the 5 that are under 1k. And you know, I really, really want to push them further forward. I want us to spread the Yarny love, and I want us to help them as much as we can. So the next 5 are bigger channels. They are all over 1k. Some of them are good friends of mine, and some of them are just people that I've either recently found or I really admire. So, but they deserve our love too, guys. They deserve our they just deserve our love. They really, really do. So the first lady, I have had the privilege of speaking to face to face in Zoom. She is just amazing. I absolutely love this woman, and so does Mike. Mike and I have both spoken to her on several occasions, and I do have her on Facebook Messenger, and occasionally we check in with each other just to see how things are going, and it's absolutely fabulous. And I have never, ever in my life met someone who can crochet as swiftly as this lady. And of course, I am talking about the beautiful Trisha, which is Mama Swift. Now, Trisha is at 1.27 thousand. So she is over her 1k. But wouldn't it be great if we could get her to that 1.5k? Now, I know that's a bit of a tall order, and I'm sure most of you are already familiar with Trisha anyway. And if you're not, why not? And I'm probably going to say that about each of these 5. But she is absolutely awesome. She is currently on a mission to make 60 Afghans to send to another content creator who is a close friend of hers, because that content creator is going to give it to a I think it's the Baptist Children's Home, so that every bed and every cot has a blanket on it, and Trisha is providing those hand crocheted blankets. She's doing it out of the goodness of her heart. She's doing it because she's got a lot of yarn, and she wants to help out her friend, and she also wants to give these people in need a hug. Basically, it's another way of giving someone a hug and letting them know that people care and people love them. And I just think that whole mission is so admirable and so wonderful that I think if you don't know Mama Swift, you need to go over and you need to join her family. Again, none of these people have asked me to do this. I am just doing it off my own back, and I hope you know, this doesn't embarrass them, but I really do think these people deserve some recognition, deserve some love. And also, Mama Swift does the occasional live, and when she does do an occasional live, she has a red solo cup with content creators' names in. She picks someone out of that solo cup and then encourages you to go and check out their channel, and she will give a prize to someone who did go over to somebody else's channel, watch a video and leave a comment. So that is fabulous. Even her giveaways includes showing other people love. I mean, how fabulous. I cannot love on this woman hard enough. And Trisha, if you're watching, Mike and I love you so much, and we miss you, and we hope to speak to you very, very soon. The next person is the wonderful Left is Right Crochet with Sandy. Now, this lady has been around the YouTube streets for quite a while. She does have a nice sizable family of 2.42 thousand. However, I don't think it's too much to ask that we get her to 2.5. Let's get her to that 2.5. She is absolutely fabulous. I love her. I love her personality. I love how she greets everybody every time she comes into a live. I love going to her lives when I can, but again, with the time difference, I very rarely make it to Sandy's lives, but when I can, I do. She is just incredible, and you need to go and check out what happens over on her channel, because her video content is awesome, her lives are awesome, and you might get to know a little bit about one of her creations, which is the shall we say, strumpet of an octopus called Octavia. Now, Octavia gets herself up to all sorts of shenanigans, and then occasionally somebody will be sent an egg with Octavia's offspring in, and we never know what's inside that egg. And yeah, it's fabulous. Sandy, if you're watching, I love you very, very much. I wish I could get to know you better. I wish I could be in Zoom when you're in there. I wish I could come to your lives more often, but I do try and catch the replays when I can, and I do try and make sure that when you're in a live, we get to chat a little bit. So Sandy, love you loads, and keep doing what you're doing, because it's fabulous. Okay, the next lady is called Nancy, and her channel is She's Got Yarn Too. She is just amazing. She has me howling with laughter sometimes. She is a super generous, super kind-hearted lady. She has a whole host of fur babies. Her dogs are just so cute. She takes her dogs to work with her. She does yarn hauls. She's just started learning how to knit, so she started her knitting journey. She is super generous with any giveaways that she does. She always wants to help as many people as she can. She works full-time, part-time, I don't know. She always seems to be at work. She takes us on her car journeys to work just to check in. She's even been known to do her yarn hauls at work and do some of her videos at work, and sometimes she'll get interrupted by work colleagues, which is quite funny. She has also introduced us to her gorgeous granddaughter Brinley, and Brinley is learning to crochet as well alongside her Nana, so that is absolutely beautiful to see. Brinley actually did a she reviewed some of the yarns that Nancy had brought in a yarn store, and it was Brinley giving us the specs on the yarn and the colorways and the yarn weight and, you know, all the details, and she did an absolutely fantastic job, and she will learn a lot if she is learning from her Nana. So yeah, Nancy is definitely one of life's gems, and I have spoken to her a couple of times in Zoom, but because she works and because she's running a business and because, you know, she does see her grandchildren and do all the things that and I think she's had some internet issues as well. She doesn't make it to Zoom very often, and I don't make it to Zoom very often either, so we keep missing each other. But Nancy, if you're watching, I miss you too, honey, and I love you lots. It was so wonderful to meet you when I did. You are actually one of the YouTubers that I was a little bit starstruck when you came in the room, and I was like, it's Nancy. But yeah, she is just so genuine, so down to earth. She is a lovely, lovely lady, and I am just so super jelly of her yarn room. Go check out some of her past videos on her yarn room, because wowzers, stash and a half, and you know, it is so wonderful. So go check out Nancy, I would really appreciate it. The next lady is somebody that I've only found recently. I have attended a couple of her lives. I have seen her very active around the YouTube street. She tries to attend as many lives as she can. She is putting out lots of content. She has done some super big giveaways. Now, she only started her channel fairly recently, and she just went boom. She launched herself into outer space, because within a few short months, she already smashed her 1K. Actually, let's go back to Nancy. Did I say she's got 2.22 thousand, and I'd like to get her to 2.5? Do we think we can do that? I do, because this channel is awesome, and I know that my family members are willing to help out others, so please do. So yes, back to this one. She has only been doing this a few months, and she has launched into outer space, and she has already smashed her 1K. She is currently at 1.26K, but I would love to see her get to 1.5. She is sometimes I struggle with words to convey how wonderful these people are. I really love her content. She shows us books and acquisitions, yarn hauls, her FOs. She designs her own patterns. She is thinking about doing tutorials. She has just launched memberships on her channel as well. She is just going up and up and up and up, and at real fast pace, guys. So if you are not familiar, you need to go and get in the game, because, or get on her channel, because there is a lot of fun to be had. There is a lot of wonderful content to watch, and I am talking about Dee's Creative Hands Crochet. She is phenomenal. She has whips. She has FOs. Her husband, I believe, or partner at least, Mark, I think he's involved with some of the Yarny goodness as well. He helps her out with some of the tech for her lives. Again, Dee's lives are sometimes a little bit late for me to attend, but I do pop in when I can. She is another lady that does her utmost to support everyone as much as she can. She puts up regular community tab posts highlighting channels or asking people to go check people out. You know, she is so kind-hearted and lovely. It is just awesome to see, and it's awesome to see someone who has literally just burst onto the scenes and has just shot up into space. I am so happy for you, Dee, and I wish that it carries on, and I hope that it continues. And yeah, guys, go check her out if you're not familiar, because if not, you're missing out on a real treat. And last but certainly not least, this lady I love so, so much. I don't know what else to say about her. I just love her. She has me howling. She has me in stitches. She has a wonderful personality, a wicked sense of humour. She calls a spade, says it exactly how it is. You know, she's exactly what it says on the tin. She doesn't sugarcoat stuff. She'll say it, you know, she's not mean, she's not horrible with it, but she'll, you know, if you said something a bit dumb, she'll say, well, that was a bit dumb. And I just love her because it just makes me laugh when she does it. And she regularly has not feuds, but little quarrels with some other of her friends about what the best colour is. In her opinion, the best colour that there ever was is orange. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about by me saying that, then you really, really, really need to go and head over and check out this lady. She is at 1.93 thousand. I'd love her to get her 2k. She is so close to her 2k, her 2000. I am, of course, talking about Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, also known as Lala, also known as Laura. Now, I have spent many a night in Zoom with this lady. She even took me to see Santa because she lives in North Pole in Alaska. And that was one of the best nights of my life, and I will never forget it as long as I live. And even now, whenever I get a chance to talk about it, I do, because it was just phenomenal. I was crying with tears of joy, guys. I had happy tears. She took us on a road trip, took all of us in Zoom along with her, and it was just absolutely fantastic. She has recently had some surgery and she is recovering really, really well. She is one of the strongest women I know. She has gone through quite a few tough times in life, but she still has a smile, she still has a giggle, and she still pushes through every single day. She does some beautiful crochet, and also recently she's just entered a lot of her items into her local country fair, and she did phenomenally. She did amazing. She got all sorts of ribbons, and she got a special prize, and she's been asked to come back next year and be a judge, and she is just amazing. And she has just started a knitted blanket, and she's got some of the other Zoomies involved. I'm not involved in that one, but she really wants to improve her knitting, and she has roped in a few of her friends to do it also. She is a laugh a minute. She is someone who, if I could meet in real life, all my Christmases and birthdays would come at once, because I think she is just amazing. I cannot love on her hard enough. She is incredible. And Lala, if you're watching, I really, truly love you. And I wish I could come to Zoom more. But, you know, Lala. You know. I know you know. But doesn't mean that I don't miss you, because I do, and I love you, and always in my thoughts, always in my hearts, all of you, each and every one of my family members, each and every one of the people in YouTube that I have met along the way. You have all touched me in different ways, but all in positive, wonderful ways, and I can never thank any of you enough. So if I can get a few of my folks to go over to these wonderful people, then then I will. So you folks watching, please, if you're not part of these people's family, please click on the links, please check them out, please do all the things, the subscribe, the bell, the like, the comment, watch a video from beginning to end, and join their channel, because they really do deserve it. To put out content on a YouTube channel takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. Some of these wonderful folks edit, some of them do like cartoony emoji things, some of them keep it raw like I do, where I don't edit at all. We are all so different. We all have our own way of doing things, but we are all wonderful in our own ways. And there is enough room for all of us, and there is certainly enough love for everyone. So check out the links, go do your thing, go give them some love. And like I said, if you want to tell them that Manfa sent you, please feel free. Anyway, guys, I have kept you here for over half an hour. I really do apologise. However, I had lots of awesome people to shout out, and I will do these semi-regularly along the way, because it's just nice. It's just a nice, kind, lovely thing to do. So there we have it. None of the ladies asked for it, but they got it anyway. Oops. Hope it's okay, because it's too late now. Anyway, guys, I'll let you get going. As always, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one, or around the YouTube streets. Big love to all. Bye.